Thank you for choosing CineBlox. Before we embark on this adventurous journey, pay attention so we can get you ready to have the best movie experience here at CineBlox. During the film, always remain seated in your own seats. When leaving the theater, carefully walk down your row and follow the lit up steps and aisles to the exits. If it's too dark to find your seat, look for a flashing light. In case of emergency, find the exit near you and walk to safety. Please silence yourself and be mindful of those around you. Report any disturbances to our crew. We are CineBlox, and we're here to tell you a story. Enjoy this story. Enjoy the show.
Who's there?
Sir, please. My son wouldn't run away from home like this. He's never been out this long. I'm worried he got kidnapped.
Mrs. Tang, I understand. But the thing is, it's not just your son. Other teens have also been disappearing. I can assure you, our missing persons unit is doing their best.
The other officers said the same thing. How irresponsible can you all be? My son has been missing for a week. What if he's already starved to death?
Ma'am, we're already under a lot of pressure. Other families have come in and shouted at us too, just like you're doing now. If you can't recognize our efforts, then please, don't cause any more disruptions.
That's all you have to say? What kind of police force are you if you can't even protect a child? My job is to care for my son, and now he's gone. How do you think I'm supposed to be a mother without him?
It's alright. I'll handle this. Can I take over?
Feel free, Connor. The more hands we have, the faster we'll get answers.
Give me this woman's report and the files on the other missing teens too. We're racing against time. Don't let another innocent kid slip through the cracks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'll make sure he gets home safely. Ethan Tang, 16. Last seen leaving the arcade with friends near Grid Alley. Surveillance was cut out 10 minutes later.
Was it a blackout?
Maybe, but only for a while before it was restored back to normal.
Weird.
3 blocks down, there was a logistics truck from urban development that drove through the same zone.
Urban development logistics. Didn't they shut down due to bankruptcy?
On paper it was, but they've been rerouting their assets under a shell company, UDL Nexus Freight. Those trucks were still using the old logo before they transferred. I traced 5 similar trucks which took the same path through surveillance dead zones. The logs for all the deliveries made have been altered. As you can see, the timestamps don't match the actual port records. I've looked through all the records, and I noticed that whenever one of these trucks rolls by, another kid goes missing.
So they're staging pickups disguised as cargo runs. How come the department wasn't aware?
Either it's a well-disguised operation, or there's someone within the company behind this as well. That's the final shot before it got breached. 10:14 p.m.
All right. So what do we do?
I've arranged a meeting with an informant later this evening. Former freelance freight runner. Said he saw something off near the South Docks.
Let's hope he has something useful.
You're the one who contacted me?
Yeah. Look, I used to handle drop-offs, mostly clearing out abandoned properties and all supply runs. But a few weeks before I left, I got sent to 2 decommissioned warehouses near South Dock and Red Point. There were armed guards present at the entrance, told me not to go near certain crates. I thought it was stolen tech until I saw one of the containers shake, like someone was inside. I managed to snatch their shipment schedule. They're moving something big tomorrow.
Why come forward now?
Because I saw Ethan Tang's face in the logbook. They're preparing for a large shipment tomorrow night. As soon as I saw the missing posters in the city, I just knew I had to come to someone.
Why me?
I saw you talking to his mom back in a station. I can't imagine the pain she was going through.
What were you doing at the station?
I was going to report the files, I swear. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized how dangerous they were. A shipment that big, handled by just a few men? No way. So I kept my head down and stayed anonymous.
You talked about large shipment. How were they able to slip past us?
Because no one's watching those facilities. They're old and forgotten.
Who's running the operation?
I don't know their names, but I did hear something from the guards about
Take cover! Stop right there! You have nowhere else to run. Zane, how's he holding up?
No pulse, Connor. He didn't make it.
Let's regroup. We need to speak to the manager of UDL.
I don't care if the media reports that someone got killed tonight. What matters most is that they don't find out he used to work for UDL. Our reputation comes first.
But sir, the delivery logs...
You and I both know we're not involved in any of that. But if the authorities start sniffing around here, it'll be messy. For us, for business.
And if they trace it?
Then we play along. Be helpful, smile. Don't give them a reason to dig deeper. That's how you stay clean in this world. You two may leave now. I heard about the assassination. Tragic, really. I want to help you get to the bottom of this quietly. Can't believe I'm dragged into this by these scums. Trying to ruin me.
Your company's delivery logs were altered. We traced them to 2 abandoned factories tied to your shipments.
And we confirmed something else. The van used in the abduction had an old NDL logo.
These should get you inside. Now, I'll warn you, these factories are a mess. Places I'd rather not have tied to urban development logistics. Do me a favor, keep the press out of it.
What's in it for you?
Let's just say, when the city sees you as a hero, the people behind you shine a little brighter too. Especially when they have bigger places to be. Work fast, before it's too late. And Connor, trust is rare. Watch who you lean on to.
Noted, but I'm not blind.
Good. You'll need your eyes wide open where we're going.
This seems to be the right place. All 5 vehicles are parked right out there. The other warehouse is at least 20 minutes apart on foot, so we'll need to split.
Got it. If there's nothing on my end, I'll make a run for you fast.
Ethan! Looks like you're early, Detective. We were just about to ship them off.
Not early, just lucky.
Put your hands in the air.
How did you find me?
I saw you get into the car right after I showed up at the warehouse. Luckily, someone had carelessly left the keys in a truck nearby. so I used it to follow you.
Can't believe you pulled it off. Got all those kids back to their families. You should be proud of that.
We got lucky. One more minute and I'd been in the grave by now.
Makes for a good story, doesn't it? Seriously though, I meant what I said. Most officers wouldn't care about cases like these, but what you did out there, it's exactly what the city needs. A good leader.
I just did what's right. Didn't want Ethan and the other kids' parents grieving.
That's good. Now the city acknowledged that as well, and so did the board. Maybe one day you'll step up the ranks, leading more than just squads.
And you? Gonna carry on managing factories for the president?
Let's just say I've got bigger ideas. Just gotta wait till the time comes.
You helped when it mattered. I'll never forget that.
Good, because remember what I said about trust.
You planning on proving me wrong?
I'm planning on staying useful. You'll see.
I didn't know it then, but sometimes the one who stand beside you are the ones you should be watching closest.
So Jay, I am. There should be awesome. Jay, you should have a microphone in your inventory, or no. Actually, go to the backpack icon on the phone, and at the bottom of the list should be your microphone.
Alright, yeah, I got it.
Okay. So, I'm going to assume that we're all good on the stream end.
Are we?
Awesome. So, Jay, welcome to the Q&A. I would just like to start by congratulating you on this movie. It looks fantastic. It sounds fantastic. It's a really good story too. I was really excited when you sent this over as a submission. And I would just like to I'll let you introduce yourself to the stream, and then I will start asking you questions.
Alright, well, thank you for enjoying the movie. My name is Gamer J Studios, or you can just call me Jay. I've been a Roblox animator on YouTube since 2021, so that's how you can tell I got all the experience to making that movie. And yeah, you can go on with the Q&A.
All right, great. So, first question I have for you is you've talked about how Missing Signal is like a spin-off to some of your existing work. Where did the first idea for Missing Signal come from? Like, what do you remember the point where you were like, "Oh, I need to make this movie and it needs to be about this." How did that start for you?
Actually, I didn't really have any plans on making Missing Signal in the first place because I wanted to start with the series first, then the spin-offs. But when I saw that there was this one competition happening, I was like, what should I make? And then I thought maybe I can turn this series that I was originally gonna make in the future into a spin-off first to get everyone used to the world, the environment. And yeah, that's how I thought of Missing Signal, because one of the characters, the main character, is actually a very important character. He's not the main character in the main series, but he's very important to the storyline.
Yeah, that's cool. So you said you've been animating since 2021. Like what so like when you started making movies, how did you did you start by just messing around in Roblox Studio? How did you learn the art of animation, I guess?
I originally wanted to make animations when I first saw the Last Guest, if you've heard of it.
Oh yeah, I know all about it.
But since I was really young at the time, I think I was 10 when I first saw it. I I didn't really know what to do, so I just gave up on that dream until I came across a video in 2020, a a animation tutorial by Roblox Cinema Community. I saw that video and I was thinking maybe it is possible. Maybe I can make animations. So I first started I started messing around at first in 2020 before I decided to make my very first movie in 2021.
What
But
was your
it
first
didn't
movie?
come
What
out.
was that about?
It was yeah, it was the first part for Bullet War, a a two chapters series, a movie series.
Yeah. So I remember like about a year ago or so, Aaron sent me a link. Aaron is the president of CineBlox for those of you who may be confused. Aaron sent me a link to one of the two parts of Bullet War and said, "Hey, can you talk to this guy? Can you get his movie in the game?" And so I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I tried to like
Oh, you
figure
did?
out how to contact you. And then one day you just, you showed back up and I'm like, sorry, I can't swear. Holy crap,
Oh, no
you're the
cursing.
guy. Yeah, that was That was crazy that things came full circle like that.
Yeah, it's funny really because I thought Bullet War wouldn't be able to make it into CineBlox since it's really violent, very violent content.
Yeah, Missing Signal's got its own like bit of violence in it, but I'm surprised that it made it through moderation at all.
PG-13 violence, you know.
Um, so you've talked about before also like how uh because Missing Signal is kind of a spin-off, how is it gonna tie together into the rest of the series? Like, could you explain like how the characters link up and what plot points there should be?
So yeah, the Missing Signal is supposed to be the lead up to the increase in crime in that area in that city. So yeah, that was basically just a starting point of the severity of what's gonna happen in the future, which is basically the main series. Since the spin-off takes place in 2026, the main series will take place in 2030, where everything will go haywire. So the main character Connor, he's a police officer. He has his main goal, which is any other officer's goal, which is to stop crime from happening. Yeah, so basically he was um he was seeing the increase in crimes. He knew that it was gonna go really bad unless someone finds a way to stop it from happening so often.
All right. Um, so what was some of the inspiration that you took from when you were making this movie? Like what movies inspired Missing Signal?
I wouldn't say that movies inspired me. It was mostly just dramas I watched, specifically Hong Kong dramas, the crime dramas. Yeah, those really inspired me to make those kinds of things. But I never really made them until up until Missing Signal. So that was the best opportunity for me to actually make it come to a reality.
So like what about those Hong Kong dramas like drew you to it? What interested you about those shows when
Mostly
you were
just
watching them?
the storylines of the crime cases they showcased, and mostly the action. I was really drawn into the action, which
Were these
really which really took
based on I'm sorry.
huge
Were these
inspiration.
based on like real events or were they just fiction?
Not really. It was just fiction.
Gotcha.
Yeah, really really bad fiction if you ask me.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
we can do that.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
bring your
fireworks are sure.
microphone closer to you when you're speaking. We should
Oops.
have been doing that from the beginning, but uh you know, oops. So what do you have planned? Do you have anything planned going forward? Like, do you want to submit more movies to CineBlox? Are you going to continue working on the Missing Signal universe? What are your plans from this point on?
Oh, definitely, definitely. I do plan on making more movies for CineBlox, but that depends. That depends if the censorship allows it. Roblox TOS is very very strict. So most of my movies, even if I even if I wanted to submit them, it probably won't.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, for the Missing Signal universe, yeah, I do plan on expanding that, but I don't have any plans for it at the moment since I'm working on other projects.
What are the other projects that you're working on? What should people be looking out for from you?
So you can check it out on my YouTube channel. I actually just uploaded another teaser for it a few hours ago. It's called The Iron Fist. It's a martial art episodic series.
Ooh.
It should be coming out sometime at the end of January if things go well, since we're actually not done with it. It's just an estimate of what we can probably upload the video, the first episode.
All right. So by this point, I would like to open up I would like to get some questions from the audience, possibly, and see if there's anything going on in the YouTube chat that we can ask you. So,
All right, let's see. What are the questions?
So there's a question from Chloe who's asking, how long does it take you to edit these movies?
Usually, if I'm in a tight deadline, probably a month or two. Editing isn't really the problem. It's mostly the animating, because right after I finish animating, I can just edit it straight away, and I have a lot of sound packs, so it's much more easier for me to edit.
So like,
But yeah, usually 1 to 2 months. But if it's a longer, I'd say like 30 to 40 minutes. It'll probably take around 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months, like from writing the script to exporting the final video.
Mostly the animation process, because we usually script write months before the actual production begins, so that we'll have an idea of what to do.
So how do you, this is a question from me. How do you have a couple of animators that you've been working with, like specifically on this movie, but I'm guessing also on some of your other projects. How do you divide up the work between yourselves? Do you like make a shot list, or do you just like look at the script? How does that work?
Yeah, so once we finish writing the script, after that is when we'll decide what scenes we want to animate. So if this one animator wants to animate this scene, he can go ahead. But we usually tell each other first, so that we won't get confused and accidentally animate the same two scenes.
Okay. So what stage of the process do you like get the voice animators involved? Or like, do you get their voice lines early, or do you do it after the animation is done and time it up? How does that work?
It's not really consistent, because yeah, I do ask from a lot of voice actors to send in their voice lines first for reference, but most of the time it's usually I do the voice lines first in the recording before I get the other voice actors' voice lines into the final product,
Sure.
so that way
Okay.
I can time it perfectly.
Yeah, that makes sense. Someone is asking, someone in the chat, CBLX is asking, what is the chance of Missing Signal 2?
Very low. Yeah, because like I said, it's a spin-off. It's not an actual movie. If you want to see more of Missing Signal, just watch the actual series when it comes out. District Paps, that's the name of it.
So, when should people expect to see the rest of this series come out?
That really depends. When I announce it, that probably means I'm working on it. Yeah, when I make a public announcement about it, like an announcement teaser. Usually when I do those kinds of videos, that's normally when I confirm that the projects are in the works.
One of the questions, Jolie is asking how much you pay your
Oh
voice
no.
actors.
I paid them 1 million Robux. You can ask her. She's a voice actor. She should know.
I'm gonna scroll through the chat a bit and see if I can find. Oh, Line, who is one of the staff members in CineBlox, is asking how. Um, crap, I lost it. What's the best part about producing movies like this?
Oh, the best part is always the reactions. Every time I publish a movie, I see, oh my god, it's so good. I mean, not just oh my god, it's so good. Like genuine reactions of saying that it's great is usually my main motivation.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely some good motivation. See the chat. Just a personal question from me. Do you plan on making like longer movies? So something that's like longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I normally do. But it's just a coincidence that these short films cap off at 15 minutes only because I did make another short film a while ago. It was a Christmas short film. It was also it was also capped off at around the same time, which is 15 minutes.
Is that the one for the RSVP Winterfest?
Yeah.
I don't think I got to sit in that stream, but I do remember that event was happening. So, for anyone in the stream, you should probably go check out the RSVP YouTube channel, and they'll probably have some live streams from their Winterfest where they hosted a whole bunch of new movies. And yeah, it's a good resource to check out.
Yeah, you should.
Let's scroll through. Butterfly XYT is asking, do you plan on making more crime-like movies?
Probably. Usually when the motivation comes in to write some sort of crime story, then yeah, most likely it's gonna happen. But at the moment, I think I'm just gonna stick to more simple action stories since they get a lot more views than these crime
see.
stories. Okay, I work based on the algorithm. I don't I don't work based on what I like.
So
For
that
YouTube reasons, that's a joke.
So that kind of leads into the question I wanted to ask next, which is like, if you could make a wildly different movie, if you could like do a completely different genre, what genre would you want to do, and like why would you want to do it?
Probably Western.
Oh, really?
I play a lot of I play a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2, so I definitely want to tackle into the Western genre someday.
I think that'd be really cool to have a Western movie. There hasn't really been like a proper Western cowboy movie in CineBlox yet, so if you made one, I bet that would be huge.
Oh, definitely. I'll definitely reach out to you first if I want to get it to CineBlox.
Oh yeah.
The censored version, obviously.
um the aviation lover is asking, how do you think of movie ideas?
I just watch movies. That's how the idea comes in. So let's say if I'm watching this one interesting movie, then some sort of picture comes into my mind. How can I make this for myself? What sort of inspiration can I take from this movie? Then I just see what I can take, and then I put it into I put it into my projects. Like the Bullet War series, the main villain, even though he was written before the character was introduced, I actually took some inspiration from Vecna from Stranger Things.
Ooh.
The season 4 one, not the season 5. Season 5 Vecna was more lame than the season 4. I'm just gonna outright say it. Hot opinion, hot take, but yeah, that's what I think.
um let's see. Oh, this King McFilms is asking, how do you animate the characters so good?
Lots and lots of practices. Because usually when I first started animating, my characters are always super robotic. But now I finally found a technique to make them more lively. I'm not gonna share the technique. You gotta find that out for yourself. Took me a while to find this out too. So yeah, I'm just not gonna outright share it. I'm gatekeeping this. But yeah,
Oh yeah, that's fair.
what I really suggest is to watch a lot of movies, examine the body expressions of the actors, like how they portray their characters. Usually, that's a more important step of animating is to actually make your characters feel like characters. You know.
Yeah, yeah. So, oh, Joel I Yano 4090 is asking, how do you audition? Oh wait,
Is he asking you to audition?
Never mind. That question wasn't going the direction I thought it was gonna go. But I guess I'm gonna ask the related question I was thinking it was gonna be, which is, how do you audition your characters for your movie? Like, do you write your characters for the specific voice actor, or do you like write the character first and then you let someone like try out for it?
Usually, I write the characters first, but that's after if I feel like a voice actor I know is suitable for the role, I'll reach out to them. But if I don't know anyone, I'll just go to a casting call and find someone there.
Okay. Um. Chloe is asking, is making movies a decision that you regret, or is it something you really enjoy?
Oh, I regret it a lot. No, I'm kidding. I don't regret it. No, I definitely don't regret it because I do realize I did make some sort of an impact into the Roblox movie industry. I did
Yeah.
notice that there's a lot of people that actually recognizes my movies and stuff. I thought I'll just stay anonymous because that's actually what I prefer since I like to keep it a bit low key. But now when I join servers, people actually know who I am. It's kind of interesting that my movies, my dumb little films that I wrote when I was 12 actually made an impact.
So I'm seeing.
Bro,
Uh.
Jolie in the Roblox chat is just asking me to pay her. No, no.
The Little Traveler 135 is asking, can we expect a comedy? Like, if you did make a comedy, what would that be like? How would that work?
The thing with me is that my humor is so messed up. I don't think I can make an actual comedy movie. I have made comedy skits, but those are the tame ones, the very tame comedy, like very simple, very easy to know. But if I
What
if
I
I outright did my humor, then no, I'm getting canceled.
what I think would actually be interesting, like specifically for your type of movies, is doing something like Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan type stuff, because like they did like a lot of martial arts movies, obviously, but they're also like comedy movies at their core. I think that would be really interesting. Just,
Oh yeah,
you know, personal tidbit, but anyway, let's.
I think I think that's actually the direction for the Iron Fist. Because yeah, there's actually a few comedy scenes, but it's mostly just fighting, you know.
Yeah. Oh, Line is asking, what's one word you would describe Missing Signal?
Disturbing.
Disturbing.
Because okay, I think the 9 minute mark, the 8 or 9 minute mark, you'll think, oh, this is just a simple action movie. When you get to the actual plot twist of the movie of what happened to the kids, oh wow,
Oh yeah.
that's probably the general reaction. I did not. I was thinking, oh my god, what am I gonna do when it doesn't get through? Do I have to censor the kids? Do I have to replace it with animals?
Oh, thank God that Roblox didn't like take that scene too seriously, because it would have made this movie premiere way more difficult than it needed to be. Yeah, but we got it done, and that's the important thing.
Yeah, thankfully.
Lint is asking if you're ever gonna make a romance movie,
Am I?
and Jolie
Oh wait,
agrees.
I am.
You're gonna make a romance movie?
Yeah, Bullet War spinoff coming soon. I don't know when, but it is it is coming. I wrote the script for it already. I just haven't animated it yet.
So, personal question from me. How aware of CineBlox were you before I reached out to you and asked if Missing Signal was available?
Actually, very aware. I was friends with Louis at the time before I heard he went on a hiatus. Yeah, I was planning on releasing a movie to CineBlox when I was friends with him. I was talking to him about it. It was back in 2023. I think I was with Enderfred at the time.
That's cool. Well, yeah. Now you're here. Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, glad to be here.
So, um, J JT Digger. I really don't want to mispronounce that word. Uh, was the kids locked in the cages scene inspired by any other movies or shows?
Guys, I'm I'm 17, so I'm a minor. No, I do not think of any. It was not inspired by anything. So let me just the emphasis on me being a minor part. Yeah, yeah, okay. So yeah, it was just a fun twisted idea I thought of when I was making it because actually at first I didn't wanted them to be in cages. I wanted them to be locked locked in a room to actually show that they're being trafficked. But I was thinking, how can I make this more PG? So I just thought of cages because I thought of the admin commands, you know, the jail thing.
Yeah. No, so like if you I forget which uh be, are you aware of the movies that were made by Odd Got Banned? Like Blaze, Bolt, Zeniths, those ones?
Bolt. That sounds so familiar. Is that a superhero one?
Yeah, it's the one where he has lightning powers. In the original Blaze movie, there was a scene where the main character of the movie, when he was younger, he got locked up in cages and like so believe it or not, Missing Signal is not the first movie in CineBlox to feature that.
Well, maybe that's why it didn't get censored. Maybe that's why Roblox didn't care because it's already there before.
Oh my god. So so Paulo, the developer, he's got a question. How do you get motivated to make a movie or project for a long time?
How do I get motivated? Okay. The thing about my motivation is that I learned how to manage it. So I usually take breaks in between. So when I'm working on this project, I feel like I don't want to work on it anymore. I just go to the to the next project that I want to work on. That's basically how I keep the momentum flowing without missing an upload schedule. But there's an exception for last year because last year I had to focus on exams, like really big exams. So I
No,
wasn't able to fix my upload schedule until Missing Signal. So Missing Signal was a savior of my upload.
there you go. Ooh, Line has another good question. What is one or more tips you would give to newer film producers or fan filmers who want to start creating movies like you?
Okay, this is the number one tip. And I kid you not, this is a really good tip. Do not start out making movies. Make small animations first, gradually improve, then start making movies. Otherwise, your first movie will always be bad no matter what. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's actually the case. Because have you seen the first version of? I mean, no one has seen the first version of Bullet War, but it's really bad. It's so bad. So the version we got today was me remastering it the third time.
That's yeah, that's actually really solid advice. Like obviously being the head of the film department, I have to review all the incoming movies. Getting yours was like getting a golden goose egg compared to all the other submissions I get. No shade to anyone in particular, but
No beef,
yeah,
no beef. It's
just
just bad.
I would suggest following Jay's advice. You know, practice at it, make smaller stuff first, work your way up over time. You will get much better end products.
Yeah, start off simple. Don't go for the golden goose until you're ready.
Uh ooh, Butterfly XYT is asking what is your favorite movie that you've made so far?
My favorite movie. Um, let me go from let me go through the list of movies I've made. Okay, I would say that the Mall Sana shootout was my favorite because the chaos. Oh wow, it was so it was so exhausting to animate in the moment, but it was so satisfying to watch in the end.
Oh yeah, I get that. So, starting to run out of questions. Actually, I think.
Wait. Actually, let me change my answer.
Okay, okay, go ahead.
I forgot about this movie. You'll be surprised if I say I forgot about it because I genuinely forgot. Bullet War 2 Part 1. I kept rewatching it like crazy. I think that's the only movie I've made that I've actually enjoyed rewatching. It, mostly because I really like everything that came together in that movie, like all the action scenes, all the general scenes. If, since it was made by different people, the fact that it flowed together really made me proud, which is probably why I kept rewatching it.
Oh, Lint is asking, what's your favorite brain rot?
What's my favorite brain rot? Guys, I don't know brain rots.
Listen,
I'm
listen.
I'm an
The
unk,
people
bro.
demand an answer. They need to know.
Okay, fine. Wait. Give me a second. Okay. Let's see. Um, Coco Fanto. Yeah, I guess we can say that's my favorite. I don't know what that is. I actually don't know what that is.
All right.
Stay off of
Well,
social media, guys. I'm not a TikTok addict like all of you viewers over there.
wow, throwing shade to the audience. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm from straight. I'm from screw the 9-year-old.
All right. So, yeah, I'm starting to run out of questions, and I think this is getting to be a good point to close off. Are there any other final announcements that you would like to make? That if you want to plug, now's your chance to do so.
All right, my plug. Um, what should I plug? Watch Marco HD. But most importantly, watch me. Watch the Iron Fist when it comes out. I need more views. I need more money to make more of these stuff.
So, when should we expect the Iron Fist to come out?
January 31st, if we can make the deadline.
Right. So, January 31st. If the Iron Fist isn't out, annoy Jay about it. That's all. So, Jay, I would just like to say thank you for letting me have the privilege of premiering your movie. It's a really great movie. It's going to be really well received by CineBlox. I feel like it's going to become a classic. I'm not even joking about that.
Hopefully it
And
does.
yeah. And so yeah, thank you for joining us for this Q&A, and I guess we'll be seeing you around in the future.
All right, no problem. Thank you for having me here. My first